We are back with SBR's Bowl Betting Show, where we're going over every bowl game from a betting perspective. This section with Teddy Covers. Follow him on Twitter at Teddy_covers. Teddy, welcome in. How are you?
I'm doing all right, Drew. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. We're breaking down the games on Saturday, December 15th. Next game up, Teddy, we got the Cure Bowl in Orlando. Looks like a 1:30 Eastern kick on ESPN. It's pinning the Tulane Green Wave against the Louisiana Lafayette Ragin' Cajuns, with Tulane laying 3.59 the total. I'll let you have at it first. How would you look to bet Tulane ULL?
Sure. I mean, the Ragin' Cajuns were really hoping to play in the New Orleans Bowl. You know, that's their home in bowl season. When they were winning Sun Belt titles, they played there, 4 or 5 years in a row. They played for the conference title last week. They lost in the locker room after the game. Like, oh, by the way, you're playing this other bowl game. It did not go over particularly well for Louisiana Lafayette. However, when they found out their opponent was Tulane, in-state team, all of a sudden, people's ears perked up a little bit. So it was definitely initial disappointment for Louisiana Lafayette. And you pay attention to that. I pay attention to that big time when it comes to the bowl bids. You know, that Google News, where you look at the local articles and get the sense on bowl day, the day after, what are the kids saying? What are the kids doing? The reaction that I saw from Louisiana Lafayette, not what I initially hoped for, certainly not in terms of bet on, but the fact that they get to play an in-state opponent certainly helps in that regard. I don't know if it's going to help them beat Tulane, though. Tulane's probably the better of these two teams.
Yeah, and we saw it down the stretch with Tulane. When they made the quarterback switch, they got the LSU grad transfer in. That offense started to hum a little bit, Teddy. But, however, towards the real end of the season, the last 3 games, 3 straight ATS losses, not sure exactly what was going on there with Tulane. Whereas ULL on the other side, in the Sun Belt Conference, an easier conference overall than the AAC, they played App State tough twice, covered both times, had a good run, find themselves back in bowl season. I think motivation might be there a little bit more for the Ragin' Cajuns than the Tulane Green Wave. Do you agree with me? And any solid picks on this game, either side or total?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a significant motivational edge for either side. And let's not forget, these two teams, again, you know, from the same state, in-state guys, 2016, they met in the regular season 4 overtimes before that one was decided. Yeah. An in-state battle that, you know, not only went down to the wire, went down to 4 wires when it comes to 4 OT. And this game could have that similar potential. You know, we look at the QBs for this contest. Justin McMullen for Tulane, serviceable. You know, he's not elite. Andre Nunes for the Ragin' Cajuns. And Lala is definitely much more of a run-first football team, though. You know, both these squads need to run the football. So you ask yourself, who can get stops in this ball game? Tulane's defense a notch or 2 ahead. Certainly their run defense a notch or 2 ahead of Louisiana Lafayette. So you look at the issues with Lala and their initial disappointment after losing the conference title game. You look at the defensive issues in this game for the Ragin' Cajuns and maybe make a case for the favorite. In this one, I would lean Tulane before I was interested in the Ragin' Cajun side next Saturday.
Teddy, last handicapping question for you in this game in particular and for bowl season overall. Tulane under Willie Fritz, we know him from Georgia Southern, the kind of option attack, not a true triple option, but still more of a spread option. Option principles for the opposing defense to prepare for. Does the extra preparation time favor the opposing defense, therefore make you look towards Louisiana Lafayette and other teams throughout bowl season?
Yes, the answer is when you have more time to face a triple option attack, you should be better off at defending it, in theory. And certainly when you're talking about a defensive-minded coach and a defensive-minded program like the Green Wave, you'd expect them to have some success in that regard.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.